For this week's blog, I chose to do a segment on the design of the Alfred State hockey jerseys. So while this isn't a traditional campus design, it is a graphic design that's very popular that you'd see, graphic design you can see on T-shirts or in this case, any sporting jersey, hockey, football, any of those. So first off, graphic design is very it's a key part in advertisement, and which I'll get into a little bit later in the video. But first off, let's take a look at the jersey here. So the first thing that stands out is the diagonal lettering, which isn't traditional to most hockey jerseys. Most jerseys would either have a logo that would be placed in the center of the jersey, or if they were going to do the lettering, it would run across the jersey from left to right like you'd be reading a book. The graphic designers of this jersey were actually very smart to run it diagonal like this because it gives them more space to spread out the letters, and you can actually bolden out the typeface of these lettering here. So if we zoom in on these letters, the coloring scheme on this is actually it's called complementary coloring, which means that it has a main color, which would be the blue background of the jersey, with two other colors that would be within these letters. So you'd have the white and the yellow gold color that's you see right there. And looking at this, it provides a great contrast from the blue on the jersey. It makes the letters really pop off the jersey. So let's flip the jersey around here, and we'll talk about the difference between typeface and font. So looking at this, the first thing you notice is that the numbers on the back of the jersey are far thicker here than the Pioneer lettering that you saw on the front of the jersey. And so that brings us into typeface and font. Like, what's the difference? So, which many people often, especially with the technology era and computers, they often mess up the difference between the two. So, typeface is actually the style of lettering. So that'd be like your Georgia, Times New Roman, Arial, that sort of thing. The font would be like the specific size of it, the specific, like if you were to italicize it, bold it, underline it, that would be your font. And as you can see, this is a different font. It's not a different typeface, because you see the consistent cut in the circle there. Most twos are just would be a round up top. Well, you see here it's a cut corner, which is consistent with the P that you can see on the front of this jersey here, which means it just shows that the graphic designer used the same typeface on this jersey front and back. Next up, we're going to go back into the advertising. And the biggest thing here is that, as our speaker Tony Zanni said in his lecture, 99% of advertisement is typeface itself. So what that means here is, you walk into a hockey game, you don't know the teams that are playing, and you take a look at the jersey. Let's say the jersey's either overly detailed or it's under detailed. You have now a spectator that either can't read the lettering or looks at the lettering and just isn't interested in the jersey because it doesn't have anything unique about it. And what I like about this Alfred jersey, it's a very simple jersey, yet the coloring and the typeface of it allows the lettering to really pop off the page, or pop off the jersey in this case. This allows for spectators to be interested, and it makes them really look at the jersey and see where the team's from, etc., that kind of stuff. So next thing up is the difference between the white and our blue jerseys here. So like I was saying before, with the blue jerseys, they have the dark coloring, which in the back, dark colors usually tend to fade back into jerseys, Well, the bright colors like to pop off the jersey. For the white jerseys, they have white's kind of a neutral color, but they have blue lettering that runs across in the same fashion that this jersey runs. This is a little bit. This is why I chose to do the blue one, is because I felt the blue one really makes the lettering pop off the jersey, while the white one with the blue lettering, the letters tend to fade back into the jersey, which isn't the greatest thing. But all in all, I think this is a good example of graphic design and how the use of typeface and different size of fonts really can make a jersey or an item be as great as it is. So thanks for watching.